Foreign businesses who want to enter our market often face the issue of high cost and regulations in general. This is often reflected in various indicators that are lower performing, such as the Global Competitiveness Index, Ease of Doing Business Index, Economic Freedom Index, and many more. Let's take a look at some of these indicators. Every index that measures the business environment rates Sri Lanka poorly. Global Competitiveness Index ranked 84th with a score of 57.11 in 2019. Ease of Doing Business Index ranked 99th with a score of 61.8 in 2020. Fraser Institute's Economic Freedom ranked 89 with a score of 6.72 in 2020. Legal System and Property Rights ranked 91 with a score of 5. Business Regulation ranked 73 with a score of 6.8. These rankings clearly highlight the need for Sri Lanka to prioritize improving its business environment in order to attract more foreign investments. To make our index better, there are several pillars that are doing the worst, which could be improved. When considering the Ease of Doing Business Index in 2020, out of the 11 sub-indices, these three are in the lower bottom with very poor ratings. To address this, we must take a holistic view and overhaul our existing laws, systems, and processes. While digital solutions have been identified, the focus on implementing large-scale projects have resulted in delays and limited progress over the years. In this explainer, we will focus on dealing with construction permits. For construction permits, the areas that we are looking at are number of procedures to complete, number of days it takes to obtain a permit, cost of construction, and building quality control. Sri Lanka performs poorly in all four of these areas. Recognizing the urgent need for improvement, we propose a shift in perspective. Instead of waiting for the perfect solution, we should concentrate on microsystems and continuous marginal improvements that gradually enhance the status quo. By focusing on the specific procedures that can be changed, we can effectively reduce the time required for obtaining construction permits and bring about tangible progress. This agile approach ensures that we can adapt to emerging needs and create a more efficient and business-friendly environment. Currently, obtaining a construction permit in Sri Lanka involves various steps and options depending on the size of the building. For larger buildings over 9,000 square feet, which cover mega projects, permits are obtained through the Urban Development Authority or UDA, which has an online system for streamlined processing. However, smaller constructions require permits from municipalities or Pradeshya Sabhas, which use a paper-based system. And since there is no initial flagging, the plan can be rejected by the development divisions if there are any errors, leading to potential delays and back-and-forth interactions. Let us take an example of Ruwan, a banana businessman in Kurunegala who harvests bananas and distribute to shops in Kurunegala or even transport to other parts of the country. If Ruwan wants to build a small shed to store his stock before sending them off for selling, he has to initially get in touch with a certified surveyor to survey his land and give him a survey map of the property with the correct demarcations. This may possibly take up to 3 weeks depending on the availability of the surveyors. Following that, Ruwan will take his idea to an architect who will draw the plan of the shed and certify that plan for him. Ruwan has to take this plan to relevant authorities like Ceylon Electricity Board, National Water Supply and Drainage Board, Fire Department, and possibly the Central Environment Authority too. The clearances based on our research takes 1 to 2 months, only if the plan is perfectly done without any errors. If there are any mistakes noted by the clearance agencies, then Ruwan has to go back to his architect to change the plans accordingly, which could take a lot more time. After obtaining clearances, Ruwan will take this plan and the clearance certificates and file it with the Kurunegala Municipal Council. The council will review his plan with their undisclosed map of the municipality and review the plan. If there is anything, even a small contingency, then the plan is immediately disapproved and sent back to Ruwan, who will have to correct the errors with his architect and engineers, then file it again from first. The construction approval is given after the municipality reviews the plan with the local UDA for approval, which means that all the construction permits are after UDA approval. Ruwan will approximately take 6 months to just get the construction permit that will also be awarded for a limited period of time to complete the construction of the shed. This means if Ruwan wants to postpone the construction due to the cost of construction material, he will have to complete the construction within that time. Only after he can legally apply for a post-construction certificate. A representative from the municipality will come for inspection to check if the plan is according to the current construction to approve Ruwan for it. As an entrepreneur, Ruwan will have several day-to-day tasks which he has to put away to get his construction permit, which hinders his economic activities. This is why Sri Lanka needs a better process to approve this construction plan. So the municipalities and Pradeshia Sabhas can simply adapt the system that UDA uses to approve the construction permits and allow the businesses to do all of this online. This saves the time, cost, and definitely the number of processes involved. So entrepreneurs like Ruwan can do business better. Sri Lanka's ease of doing business environment demands our attention and proactive efforts. Our proposed approach, focusing on microsystems and continuous marginal improvements, offers a practical way forward. By targeting construction permits as a low-hanging fruit and harnessing digital solutions, we can revitalize our business ecosystem. Let us embrace this opportunity for positive change and work collectively to transform Sri Lanka into an attractive destination for investment and growth. The time for reform is now. For more information on reforms and how you can be part of the change, visit www.advocata.org.
If you are interested in seeing more content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow Advocata on all social media platforms to never miss out on our latest content. Consider supporting Advocata by becoming an individual subscriber. Gain access to our weekday media monitoring of economic news, exclusive Advocata events, and more. To learn more, visit us at support.advocata.org.